And that's how you use a $250 marketing budget to get started in wholesaling. If you don't have a large budget to wholesale virtually, that's not a problem. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can wholesale in any virtual market of your choice with a budget of around $250. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing you need to do whenever you're trying to go into a virtual market on a budget is identify the market that you want to go in. And the best way to do it is your state demographics.com. So what I mean by that is if you want to go in North Carolina, you need to type in North Carolina demographics.com, or either if you go to Google and you type in North Carolina cities by population, most of the time North Carolina demographics.com is going to be to the top. Or if you type in Florida cities by population, it'll be floridademographics.com. So once you do that, you need to look at the different cities in the area, and you need to pay attention to the markets that have a large population, a medium-sized population, and a small-sized population. You can make money in any of these markets, but I recommend starting in a medium to small-sized market, because when you go into these larger markets, you better believe it's going to be more competition. So let's say in an area such as Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte would be considered a large market. But guess what? You have smaller markets that surround Charlotte, such as Rock Hill or Gaston County or Kannapolis, that you can go in that's going to be less competitive, and you can pull deals out of these smaller markets every single month. Now, another way you can do it, let's say if you go down to the Florida market and you decide that you want to find smaller or medium-sized markets around Tampa Bay. What you can do, you can look for smaller cities that is 30 to 40 minutes outside of that major market, which will be Tampa, and you can start marketing in those cities to generate virtual leads. Now, there's nothing wrong with competition, so I would still market in cities such as Charlotte or in cities such as Tampa or Miami, but I will also be paying close attention to the areas that surround that and marketing to those sellers as well too. So that's the very first thing that you need to do whenever you going into a virtual market, and I promise you, it'll make this virtual wholesale process a lot easier for you if you do your research up front. Now, if you're finding this information that I'm giving you helpful so far, please just hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell, because that's going to help grow the channel and push this content out to more people so that they can get started in wholesaling. And also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what virtual markets are you currently in, and let's get back into the video. Now, after you identify your markets that you want to go in virtually, you already know what's next. You have to get data. What I recommend, what I use in my business on a daily is PropStream. It's linked below. You get 10,000 records and you get a 7-day free trial whenever you sign up. So it allows you to test out the software to see if you would like it. You can run comps inside of PropStream, and you can find buyers and sellers inside of PropStream and just build whatever type of list that you want to build. But in this situation, whenever you go into a virtual market, let's say that we going into the Tampa Bay market, you get those 10,000 records in the first month. You get to build whatever list that you want to build, and which I would recommend going after the stress list first. If you're just starting out going after the stress list, you automatically know that there's going to be a level of motivation there. And please feel free to check out my top list that I pull video, which will give you some of the lists that I go after and why I go after those sellers on those lists. And another good thing about it, if you're looking to do everything such as skip tracing in one platform, you can actually skip trace inside of PropStream as well. I skip trace inside of batch skip tracing because it seems like I get better numbers, but PropStream isn't a bad way to get phone numbers for property owners as well too. So with purchasing PropStream, that will take a portion of the budget. If you have a $250 budget, you will use $99 per month on PropStream, but it's absolutely something that you need in your business in order to generate virtual leads in any market of your choice. So now that we spent that $99, we have $151 left in our marketing budget that we can use per month. The next crucial tool that you need is REI Reply. So whenever you go on virtual, REI Reply is ideal because you can cold call in REI Reply, you can send text messages, you can send ringless voicemails, you can send emails, you can create a website and run ads to your sellers. It's just so much that you can do inside of REI Reply. And guess what? It's only $49.99 per month. Feel free to check it out by clicking the link below. And don't worry about the $400 setup fee that you see, because it'll actually be waived whenever you use my link below. Now, what REI Reply would actually allow you to do is create a omni-channel marketing presence. And the reason why I say that is because you'll be able to send text messages, ringless voicemails, and make cold calls to sellers inside of one platform. That is ideal for someone that's on a limited budget and they don't have that much money to spend. Like I said, you have around $150 left. So now you'll be able to spend $49 to use REI Reply every single month. And now you'll be left with $100 to actually market to sellers. And I'm gonna tell you this, even if you just use the text messages in REI Reply, if you send 13,000 text messages, it would cost you $100 to send 13,000. As a beginner, I don't think you would send 13,000 text messages in 1 month. Even if you cut that in half, that still will only be $50, and you can have $50 to skip trace, because remember, we doing everything on a budget. So the goal is to not try to skip trace all 10,000 records that you get in PropStream, but as time goes on, you just constantly add new records into REI Reply that you're going to market to every single month. And you'll take 50 to market, take 50 to skip trace, so you skip 500 records every single month. And then the next month you will skip trace another 500 records, and then the month after that you skip trace another 500, and you see how it continues to build on top of the records that you already have. That's the goal. And you never stop marketing to the records that you started off with. Only way you start marketing to them if you get a response out of them. So that's going to be ideal, and that's how you use a $250 marketing budget to get started in wholesaling. And in my opinion, that's the most efficient way to do it. I can bring up other software such as call tools that you can use, but that's going to be an additional $99. Or using something like REI Sift to keep track of data and keep data up to date. You can use that, and that's going to be another $49 to $200. But when you first start out, you just need to hyper focus and spend the least amount of money as you can to get your first deal. And then you reinvest back into your business so you can continue to bring in more deals. And then you work on scaling your business and have cold callers and people sending text messages in your virtual market. And you focus on the actual leads that's coming in, you lock the deals up and close them. Now, if you want to see how you can make $30,000 per month virtually in any market of your choice, feel free to check out this video here, and I'll see you next time.